Welcome, sweet friends, to the channel Frugal Money Saver. My name is Emmy.
I'm Paul.
And we are so happy you have joined us today. Today we thought we would sit down and do a little Q&A with you. You all have sent in some amazing questions, and we're going to touch upon finances. We're going to touch upon personal questions. Why not? We're up for it, right? And a little bit of everything. So sit back, relax, and we hope this is informative. First thing I'm going to start with is that we are an early retirement, debt and mortgage-free couple, and we do live in the state of New York, the Hudson Valley area. So we're going to get right into this video. The first question is, what is a weakness that we have in our frugal journey, and what is the hardest part of our frugal journey?
I think my weakness is when we're out shopping and driving from store to store, because we try to combine all our trips into one trip. You see the drive-thrus, you see all the fast food, the pizzas, and that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
You really have to pump the brakes and think about, look, we're going home, we're going to make something at home, we're going to be frugal, because it will add up.
I'm going to add to that in saying that it's not like it's a big ticket meal we struggle with eating out. Like, oh my goodness, we're going to pop $100 at a restaurant. Not at all. It's those little tiny chirping in your ear to pull over and grab something quick. Yeah, we struggle with that. We really do. Keeping it real, keeping it honest. The second question, where does our income come from?
Well, I can answer that question.
Yeah.
I worked for a local municipality within the state of New York, and I worked there for 35 years and retired as a foreman. So the state pension is what we have to live off of. And that New York pension is 75% of my income when I was working. And it's tax-free, state tax-free here in New York. So that's a nice bonus.
Yeah, that helps. And I have a small pension from when I taught computer technology in an elementary school. And we have our YouTube income. And then we have income from interest we earn on our CDs that we keep. And right now, CD rates, as so many of you know who keep money in CDs, are at a really good high price of like 4.5% for a year. So we also generate interest from our CDs. And we used to do eBay and flea markets as side hustles, but we don't anymore. We just don't have the time to do that, really, honestly.
And I also have a Roth IRA that I started back in the 80s, and that's still rolling along. It's chugging along, but it's good because that's all tax-free also.
Exactly.
So I can pull off that at any time. It's matured and ready to go.
Those are our sources of income. Number 3. What motivates us to remain frugal now that we are retired? I'll start by saying that mine is a little bit of a selfish reason. Honestly, I think that we like to do what we want with our money. And when you are frugal, you can do what you want with your money.
Pick and choose.
Exactly. We like to travel. We want to keep and maintain the little house in South Carolina. We like to bless others. We like to entertain, home improvements. These are things that are important to us. So by being frugal, we can pick and choose where our money goes.
Mine is a little different. I like the stability. Ever since I was young and I was working, I always wanted to make sure I had enough money to pay my bills, my car, apartment, all that kind of stuff. So as I got older, it just stuck with me. I like the idea knowing that I have something I can fall back on.
Always.
If an event happens where we need money, instead of just loading it on the credit card. As far as credit cards, we only have one card that we share between us.
Good point. Thank you. Yeah.
One card.
That's all you need, really. And that one card is paid off in full every month.
That's right.
You never carry a balance. If we can't afford it, then
don't buy it.
Number 4 is something we get asked a lot, and that's about sponsorships. We don't see you doing a lot of sponsorships. Let us explain why. We have been approached by sponsors for everything from electric bikes to solar generators to meal plans, those no names mentioned companies that offer you meal plans. We have been offered nail polish, perfume, jewelry, shoes, clothing. I can't tell you.
We don't want to take something from a sponsor because it's a cool gadget or something that's
Right.
neat that is expensive, and I really don't think you guys can use it.
Right.
So we get offered a lot of stuff, but we turn a lot of stuff down only because it's not frugal.
Right.
It's not frugal. So anything that we do show on this channel that is sponsored is stuff that we feel would help you guys in your frugal journey.
And we don't think you're here to spend money. We're here to teach you to save money. Nothing is wrong with sponsorships. They're awesome. They're great. And everybody's frugal journal is different. But for us, it's a personal decision. Now, listen, we have done sponsorship. We have done air fryers. We have done cookware and I think storage containers. But we are extremely picky and choosy. And we don't want this channel to turn into a giant commercial for other people's products. That's not why we're here. So just our way of doing it. If Pyrex reached out to us, if Cuisinart Cookware reached out to us, something that we truly believe in and something we think would save you money in the long run, yeah, then we'd be for it and it will be on our channel. Another thing we get asked about is the ad placements in our videos. YouTube requires an ad at the beginning of your video and the end of your video. The ones that are placed in the middle and also the pop-up ads, we have control over. So what we decided, Paul and I, is that the first 6 or 7 hours our videos are out, there will be no pop-up ads and no mid-break commercials. You have to have one at the beginning and you have to have one at the end. Our steadfast family viewers, you know who you all are, pop on here right away. We want you to be able to watch this video uninterrupted. So, but after 6 or 7 hours, we do add the pop-up and we do add mid-roll. If you want to help us watch an ad, it costs you nothing to watch those ads, and that really does help us. And other things that really help us is when you engage in comments with us and when you give us those big thumbs up, and we appreciate them so much. Number 5, what was the most unexpected reality of retiring early and of our frugal journey?
Inflation.
Woo!
Inflation was, we had no idea it would, that quickly, that fast, that high. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We retired in 2018. Here we are in 2023, and the inflation rate is out of control. And so we did not foresee that, definitely. And another aspect of retiring early that I don't think we counted on is how busy we are. We're nonstop. We're literally nonstop. When we sit down on the couch at the end of the day, we're like, yes, we did it. We made it through.
Yeah, I can't believe I did all this stuff when I was working. I don't know where I found the time because it's just endless. So we keep busy all the time.
Yeah, we really do. And it's wonderful. We wouldn't have it any other way. Another question that came up was, do we ever not cook from scratch? People who have small children or they're working full-time a day outside of the home or there's physical limitations, what do we recommend? Hey, this is our journey. We're not pushing our journey on anyone. Please always remember that. We do prepared food. We keep a frozen pizza. We may not use it every week, but we know it's in there because mama gets tired sometimes. We keep frozen tortellini. We keep frozen ravioli, things like that. And that's what we encourage you to do as well. Also, bag salad. But there are some times when you feel like a quick meal, you open that bag of salad, dump it in a bowl, add some raisins and some sunflower seeds, maybe some protein, a really good dressing, and you're good to go. So though we do cook a lot from scratch, 90%, there are times that we are 100% in agreement with you on, you need something prepped and ready to go. And meal prepping is another idea. Cook extra and freeze it. That's another great help as well. Number 7, how do we split the YouTube channel workload?
Well, I do a lot of the filming, as you know, and Emmy and I do sit down and talk about what we're going to be filming, what we're going to be showing everybody But basically, she does all the work. She is the producer, she is the editor, and she is, amazing with her work. She does all the thumbnails. She does all the, everything that you see, everything you hear, it's all from her.
Thank you.
We'll proof watch
Yeah.
the video and, make sure there's no glitches or, bad language.
No. No,
And, we'll clear it out and we'll put it up online. So she does all the uploading and everything. So she does a great job.
Thank you. Thank you. And I say that humbly, but in Paul's defense, while I am editing and while I am coming up with a storyboard or a creative idea or whatever we're doing, he is washing the bathrooms, he's vacuuming, he is mopping floors. So this is a joint effort.
I'm the sous chef also.
A very good sous. How about his cutting skills, right? How about his knife skills? I'm always telling him that. They're really great. But yeah, this is definitely a 2-person, possibly 3 people job, honestly, sometimes. And I am the one who answers all the comments. That's the other thing. It's always me on the other end of your comment.
Yeah, I like to look through, while the video's up, I'll go through on my phone and watch all the comments come through. I love reading them.
Yeah.
You guys are great. You guys are great.
You really are. Well, you all know that, though. Number 8, is our son frugal? Okay. Our son is a very hard worker. He works 2 jobs. He works a full-time job and a part-time job. He is financially independent. He lives on his own, not far from us though. Literally, I could scream and he probably could hear us. He is very social. So he does like to go to live events. He eats out a lot. He goes to movies, bowling. He's very social, loves to do that kind of stuff. His bills are paid. He does save. But is he as frugal as we would love him to be? No. But he pays his bills. He works hard and he's got an amazing work ethic. So we're very, very thankful for that. Yeah. Number 9 is how we met. And this comes up all the time. That's so funny. Do you want to take this one?
All right. I've always been interested in music, as you know, and, live bands, live music. I had friends that were in the music business. So I would go to these clubs around here and watch different bands, and my wife, she liked doing the same thing.
Yeah,
so we kind of met in a club and we were talking and being a small world it is, I find out her dad was a teacher in the high school I graduated with. I knew him and I knew who he was, so that was neat. And also I rode a motorcycle back then, Harley Davidson, and she enjoyed riding too. So we used to go for long rides on the bike and explore. So it was a lot of fun. So we got together and we had a lot in common.
We will be married 25 years this June. So we have a big anniversary coming up, God willing. And as far as families, I have 3 older brothers, 2 sister-in-laws, and I have 9 nieces and nephews. My mom passed away in 2017 and my dad in 2001.
I have 2 older sisters and my mother and father are still with us. They live in the next town and they're doing great.
Oh, amazing.
Dad's 92 years old. He still drives. He's sharp as a tack. It's amazing. And my mom's going to be 90 next month. It's amazing. God bless them.
They really are incredible. We're very blessed to have them. Number 10, we get a lot of questions about our little house in South Carolina. So we thought we would touch upon that as well. The little house is in the North Myrtle Beach area of South Carolina, and we're about 10 minutes from the ocean inland. The house was left to us when my mom passed in 2017. We started maintaining it before my mom passed, actually. We started paying the bills and things like that. It literally costs about $350 a month to maintain it. We have 5 bills. We have our electric bill, we have our home security system, we have taxes, we have insurance, and we have the ground maintenance. We can swing it, so that little house is not going anywhere. Would we move there full time?
Maybe in the future. My family's still here, her family's here, my parents. We don't want to go too far just
No.
yet. You know, we want to be available if anyone needs us, especially my folks.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we do. So we head down there as many times as we can.
We hope this was helpful. We hope that we cleared up maybe some of the questions you had. And now our question to you, the question of the day. You tell us a little bit about your frugal journey. How long have you been on it? Do you enjoy it as much as we do? And is it as gratifying to you as it is to us? Leave that down in the comments section below. We would love to know your answer, as well as I am sure our viewers would love to know as well. When we started this channel a couple of years ago, we had no idea it would turn into what it is today. And we are so appreciative of each and every one of you. You have become like family to us, dear friends. When we sit here, our aim is to just encourage, uplift, and support you on your frugal journey. And we hope that we convey that in each and every video we put out. So we thank you for spending this time with us. We ask that you please give this a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Come on in and be part of our frugal family. Come on. We ask you to stay well. We ask you to be safe. And above all,
we wish
you blessings. God bless until our next video.